Hello YouTube, good morning and welcome back to Sam's mini micro mini maxi conversion. We are now on to furniture building. So we're going to get some tools out, we're going to start building the cabinet that goes into the front of the van. That's going to house all the electrics, the fridge and a few other bits and pieces as well. So stay tuned and take a look at this. Getting all the tools out, ready to work on the cabinet. So here we are. This is the back of the cabinet. What I've done is I've stepped out a plate here where the DC charger is going to go, the kill switch, the fuse board and the negative buzz bar. So all I've got to do now is give it a bit of a sand and then start to construct it really. Fingers crossed it doesn't go too bad. We'll see how we go and hopefully get it in soon. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carpet the back of this so that when you're in the driver's seat it's just a nice row of carpet behind you rather than just a piece of plain ply. I probably will end up carpeting the inside as well, but I'm going to see how much carpet I've got left over and go from there. Once I've done that, I can then actually build the sides out and get it all starting to be fitted inside the van. So yeah, that's the next job. I decided to use OSB board for the main body of the cabinet. It's just as good in this scenario as the ply because it's slightly cheaper. I have got a 9mm ply, which is the backboard, but yeah, for the sides and for the fascias and everything else for the actual unit, I was using OSB to be honest with you. So now what I've got to do is get the skill saw out, cut this to the right measurements and go from there. Ran out of battery on the 18V, didn't I? Got to put it on charge. It's alright, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some battens now, and then they can be used on the bottom of the cabinet, on the sides of the cabinet and everything else. So while I'm waiting for the battery to charge, let's get on and cut some battens. By the way, what do you think to my new workmate? Love it, 20 quid B&Q. Get yourself down there, get yourself a bargain. Took ages to build though, probably more difficult than the van. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the OSB in this, which is a DC fix, and I went for this nice like grey, wood grain kind of effect. So that's going to be what the cupboard's going to end up looking like. And I picked up these, which are 15mm corner pieces. Got a little film in there at the moment, but they're nice and stainless, so it'll give it a nice finish on the end. So they just go over like that, and then you screw down into there and it's on. Yeah, nice. Just marking out where I'm going to cut, then I can stick it on the back. So it's pretty cool, this stuff actually. It's got nice little lines on it. You just follow that with a pair of scissors and then just peel back and stick. Fingers crossed. There we go, that's one side done. Pretty happy with that, to be fair. It's tricky on the corners. My daughter's kicking off. It's tricky on the corners, but yeah, that's all right. Excellent. So initially this is where it is. So come up, we got our fridge in there. It's not fixed down yet. And then that's the plate for the electrics to go on. There's a gap in the middle there to box the fridge in. And then on the other side, behind the electrics, we're going to have room for 2 water containers and a sink that's going to go on the top. So we're getting there. We are getting there. We've got the other door on. We've got the side on there, ready for a door. Obviously the front is on there as well, but what I've got to do now is cut out a section here to be able to get into and remove the fridge. The side's looking good though. And then obviously, yeah, I've got to make doors and a worktop. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy with that so far. It just needs to be screwed in level other than that, we're pretty good. So that's as far as we got to this week. All I've got left to do is put the worktops on and the doors. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.